want to take a minute to talk about some tricky differentiation. So these expressions all take a difficult form, a form where people seem to always struggle. So find f dash x, that's another way of telling us to differentiate. Find f dash x when fx equals. So before we even attempt to differentiate this, we're going to need to rewrite it. We're going to make it look nicer. So we don't like roots when we're differentiating. But what power gives us a square root? And that is power of a half. We should know from indices from, well, GCSE, that power of a half is square root. So that is the same as 4x to the half. Now that's a nice form. We like to differentiate that. We're happy with fractional powers and negative powers, but we don't like square roots. So if f of x is that, then f dash x would be, bring the power down in front, minus 1 from the power, 2x to the minus half. Okay, what about this next one? Now, we really don't like x on the denominator. We do not like that at all. So what do we do about it? Well, 3 over x squared is like saying 3 times 1 over x squared. So I'm going to do this intermediary step here. You might not always need this, but I just want to show really what it is. 3 times 1 over x squared. And the reason I'm doing that is because that's going to help us solve this. 1 over x squared is the same as x to the minus 2. Remember again from indices, a negative power makes it 1 over, the reciprocal. So if it is a reciprocal already, if it is 1 over the x, then we can reverse it by doing a negative. So that is the same as 3x to the minus 2. A lot of people seem to put that 3 as a power or something, but doing it like this or visualizing like that will hopefully stop you from making that mistake. So if f of x is that, then f dash x would be, bring the power down in front, minus 1 from the power, minus 6x to the minus 3. And then finally, a very similar one to the one before, but we've got a number on the bottom along with the x. So this is really important, where I do like to separate it from number and letter. So I like to write this as, keep the number as it is. Remember, it's 1 over 2, so it stays as 1 over 2 times 1 over x. And then we can rewrite this as, and ask yourself this here, what is the power of x currently? Power of x is 1. So the power is going to stay as a 1, but just become a negative 1. That's going to be a half x to the minus 1. And we can now differentiate that shit. F dash x equals, bring the power down in front, minus a half x to the minus 2. That should clear things up for you. If you do have any other ones that you want me to go through, just let me know.